right.
What?
Are we on air now?
See, you're live now.
Looks like we are live. We are live, and this is Paranormal Mama here, and I got my special guest on here, Abraxas Paranormal. We all wanted to start talking about something that's kind of been weighing on me lately, and I know a lot of other people have been wanting to discuss their own opinions about it, I'm sure, and stuff. But who are we really on YouTube, people? Who are we as people? Who are we as what is our personal journey as far as being here on YouTube, and where do we want to go on this platform? Do we want to just stay where we're at? Are we a hobbyist? Are we in it for the business side of it? Or, basically, where are we as far as YouTubers? And what really is the definition of a YouTuber? Have you ever thought about that, Abraxas? What's the definition of a YouTuber?
Me? For the YouTuber part of it, it's going out there making videos that people want to watch.
Yeah.
And my own personal feelings on it, if I'm able to get monetized, it's awesome. If not, I'm going out there to enjoy it myself.
Exactly.
I go out there so I can try to get people to, or get something out there to try to scare me.
And the best part about it is the skeptics. And skeptics can actually tell that there's something out there. I mean, like, we have this one guy in our live stream that a spirit said, "Hey, Mike." We didn't know that we had anybody in the room named Mike. And he's like, "Yeah, I'm here." And in the thing, when the ghost was talking or whatever, it said it's Jackson. Ironically, Chris asked, "Where are we from?" And he goes, "Jackson." And the guy goes, "Well, my best friend's name was Jackson. He died in middle school." Then I went back and I found it, and it said it's Jackson even before Mike had said anything. So it was kind of verified, you know?
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's really neat when you can get hard rock evidence like that in a paranormal investigation, something like that. It really excites you. I know I've gotten a couple of things, and I know probably people don't realize it, but if you really turn the volume up on your earbuds in a lot of my videos, there's been a couple of things said in my videos, so that have been caught. But it's funny because I don't get anything on digital recorder. I don't get anything on other things like that. I get all my evidence has been mostly like my phone, the camera on my phone, actually, things speaking into the mic of my camera on my phone. So, a lot of people think, oh, we need all this different kind of equipment and stuff to use, but not necessarily, because it winds up being a lot of times it's just spirits speaking, that you don't normally hear with your ears, but an electronic device will pick it up,
Right.
Now, I mean, the other things do aid us in the paranormal investigation, I believe, as far as high EMF readings, stuff like that. I believe, that helps a lot. But, the most solid evidence I've gotten so far of what I've done has been through the camera and through a voice coming through the camera. So I don't know what your experience has been.
The most solid piece of evidence I ever caught with my phone was actually somebody's hand in my Devil's Night video.
Wow.
And it's in there on the right side.
And it's
gone.
It's long and bony.
Wow.
As you can see, my hand's not long or bony or skinny.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I just want to address the chat a little bit here. Hello, Kelly Pawson. How are you doing? Matt Mazza, too. Hello, how are you doing today? Hope you're having a good day. Tara Cope. Hi, how are you doing? I know you're a new supporter, hon. I've seen you before a couple of times now. Shauna Hone. Hi, how are you doing? She Rockas. She says my house is a portal for paranormal happenings. So
Yeah, I was
that's
just
kind
reading
of
that. I actually
interesting.
got the ad up on my phone or on her phone.
That's
I've
kind of
actually
very
lived in a house like that.
wow. Wow. So
The
that's
portal was
interesting.
outside by a big oak tree.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah.
But so I'm glad to see everybody in the chat today. I hope you're enjoying your day. Hope everything's going well. So yeah, I just wanted to make sure everybody was having a good night and that I acknowledged everybody in the chat so far. Who I don't know how to pronounce your name. Excuse me if I don't, but CECCKIMO, aka Kim. So I guess I'll call you Kim. How are
Yeah.
you doing? And oh, you're from the UK, Matt. Okay. Well, welcome to the live stream. I appreciate you coming. But yeah, everybody, I just wanted to talk about also, besides paranormal stuff, of course.
Yeah. And the name you were trying to figure out how to pronounce, I think, if I remember correctly, it's Sekimo.
Okay.
If that is correct, Kim, I believe you'll tell me if it's not.
Mama, I have an advantage over everybody. I'm legally blind, so I can hear a lot more. Because once you lose a sense, your other ones start to like pick up.
Exactly. So you're ultra sensitive.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Kim, if I pronounced that wrong.
Hi, Fallen Angel. How are you doing?
Wrong.
Hey, the Paranormal Circle.
Hey, Paranormal Circle.
Hey, Paranormal Circle. If you want to get in on the Hangouts here, you can always put in your email, and I'll just delete it real quick if you want to do that, so you can get in here. I mean, I'd love to have you up here talking with us and everything.
Yep.
I mean, if you'd like to. It's up to you.
Yeah.
But yeah, everybody, it's I just wanted to talk to you about also, we're here on YouTube, and no matter what anybody says, it is a community. A lot of people don't think they should say it's a community or whatever, what have you. I tend to disagree because it is a community. I mean, you're here. A lot of people are here to create and make videos. Some are here to have fun. Some of them are here for business, obviously. But I just think there has to be a universal truth that is told here. And I think basically what it comes down to is respect and having respect for others, having an etiquette. If somebody comes into my live stream, say per se, or my chat or whatever, and they're not being so kind or bashing another channel or anything like that, I'm going to just basically I'm going to boot you out. Plain and simple, straightforward, to the point. I like to have people watch my videos. I like to have people come in and chat, but if you abuse the privilege to be in my live stream, I'm going to do something about it. Just like anybody else would. I am a Christian, but don't think that because I'm a Christian person or I believe in God that I'm a pushover.
No.
I'm definitely not a pushover, and I am my own person. I like to do things my own way, as I'm sure most of you like to do things your own way. And I really think we need to get past the pettiness of this is how I do my live stream. Yes, that may be your rules and everything else, but not everybody knows your rules. When you're a new person coming into somebody else's live stream and you're brand new, you don't know all the rules. And it does take you a little while to get to know the channel, to get to know the person, to realize what's going on in that stream, what kind of people are in that stream, whether they take offense to something that maybe somebody else would not take offense to, cursing. Me, myself, cursing within reason is allowed on my channel, not dropping F-bombs every 5 minutes, of course, but, I don't mind, like, off the cuff, okay, you're cussing because you're emotional or you get upset about something. I understand that. But, I want to keep a fairly clean stream, but I don't want to be like, a Nazi about it.
Right.
I want to be able to, have people enjoy themselves, be on my stream, and not have to worry about the drama, not have to worry about anybody bashing them or hating on them. That's not really what this was all about. For me, whenever I started this was about having fun, about doing something that I like to do. This wasn't, for me, it wasn't supposed to be a place where you come to and all you hear is this about this one, this about the other one. He said, she said, whatever, gossip, whatever it is. It was never about that for me. It was never about coming in here and seeing who I could manipulate or who I could do this or that to get a rise out of them. I just feel like that as a community, I mean, we're all here for the same reason. That's to create and have fun, make videos. I mean, if you can't get along with people here, how are you going to get along with people at your workplace, at your job,
bingo,
at your, anywhere you go? How are you going to be socially inept to where you don't wind up getting mad at the drop of a hat because somebody said one little thing to you and now you're all mad? Are you going to like quit your job because you're mad? I mean, I quit my job because that person hurt my feelings. Who cares?
That's life.
You go home at the end of the day. You go home at the end of the day to your family. You don't go home to a bunch of strangers that don't know what they're talking about or what's going on. You go home to family. You don't go home to these other people. You don't sit here and want to necessarily stay with these people, all day. That's not the way YouTube works anyway. You shouldn't be this person that, oh, I got to be on YouTube. I got to live stream all day long, 24/7. If you don't want to, I mean, that's your prerogative, of course. But what I'm saying is it gets to a point where once in a while you got to take a break from YouTube. You got to stop. You got to have time for yourself. I think that's where a lot of drama comes in, is that people are too involved in this and they're not thinking about their own needs and what they need personally as far as the time away and time to rest and relaxation. They're too busy worrying about what did that person say about me on that channel.
Right. And last night, the live stream that everything happened to me on, she tried to bury the hatchet. She thought it was buried a long time ago. I went into a live stream and they were still going off about the whole thing. Each room I go into, I leave the drama at the door. I leave the drama at the door in my own life.
Yeah.
And then one person has to keep antagonizing them just to keep it going. And that's not how good for the live stream that they're in or anything else. But if people can learn to just leave the drama at the door, have a good live stream with the people that they're in there with to show them support, and it could be all done and over with. Ignore what somebody else's say, because everybody knows haters are going to hate. No matter who you are, what you do, or anything. The live stream I did this morning that you were in, I got 1 thumbs down. Big deal. That thumbs down still counts as a like or a dislike. It still looks good in the eyes of YouTube, no matter what. That means that's one more person you got to react towards your video.
Yes, I agree. I agree. Yeah. It's kind of like, it's, you know, the trolling that goes on, it's not always somebody you don't know. A lot of times it's somebody you actually do know, and they're just, you know, they're just out for you, you know, vengeance on you or whatever. You know, it's kind of craziness, really. I just think a lot of it has to stop, has to end. I mean, we're here to create. I mean, we're not here to hate, you know. Um, you know, I have one channel that I know of. She always says hashtag create not hate, and I agree with that. You know, I totally agree with that, because it's like, why? You know, what's your purpose in making somebody else look bad? Or you're jealous or whatever. It's really, it's juvenile, really, is what it is. It's like, you know, are we back in high school? Are we back in middle school? You know, what's the deal?
Right. And usually when somebody goes and makes a bad comment about something and starts spreading it around, what is that going to do?
Yeah, exactly.
If it doesn't cause the drama, it's going to get somebody else and there's oh, he really said something like that. They're going to go and watch that video to see if the guy was lying or not. So right there, more watch time, another view for somebody, and everything else.
Yeah, that's another thing too. Is like, I told somebody on one of the streams myself. I said, is this, you know, it's like, is this fake drama or is this real drama? You know,
right?
You know, I mean, there's fake drama you do to promote. You know, some people do, and they believe it's good to do to promote their channel, what have you. You know, and then there's the fake, you know, the stuff that's actually real drama, you know, the stuff that actually has tangible proof and evidence that, hey, this happened, blah, blah, blah. If you don't have proof, though, this is the thing, if you don't have proof of it, don't go around accusing people of it.
Right. Well,
because it just doesn't work out, you know.
Me and the wife just got done watching a live stream, a couple days ago? Or within a week ago? Mm-hmm. I don't know if a lot of people in here know him, but Cab 7. He ended up getting a message from somebody saying he was always in his live stream saying how positive he was. And then the next minute he ends up getting a message, I'm going to kill myself because of you.
Yeah, and that's just totally uncalled for, and just, it's selfish of the person doing it, honestly. It's the most self-centered thing you can do, is to tell somebody, "Hey, I'm going to kill myself because of you." That's
And
not good.
If you try to commit suicide, you made that choice.
Right.
Yeah,
you know what?
You did.
I mean,
yeah,
if
don't.
that's not the one that's going to be pulling the trigger, you are, you know?
Mm-hmm,
And the thing is, if you go and look at his bio page, everything he has listed, and one of the top things that's on there is the number for the suicide hotline.
Yeah.
And he's a military veteran. They don't need to be treated like that.
Right.
No, they don't. I tell you, Cab 7 has a lot of my respect. I know some people don't think he's such a good person or whatever. That's their opinion. I have mine. I think he's a good person. I've never had any problems with him. I had a little run in with him once, but we worked out our problems and it was all good. We do that in behind the scenes, though. You don't do that on a drama filled live stream.
And that's the way things should be handled.
Yeah, that's what you got to do. You got to do it privately.
I don't look at YouTube as only a community, but I also look at it as like a family.
And that's where a lot of people that's all around the world, they can go and have a common ground with somebody. Look at Pusa Studios.
Mm-hmm.
He more or less doesn't say he has a community. He just says he basically has like an extended family, like Joker, Creator Alliance, or Small YouTuber Army. Depends on what he has his channel. Panic D.
Yeah.
Gator the Legend. They all welcome every single one of you guys that pops in their streams with open arms.
The funny thing is that a lot of these people that are with the drama and all that, if you notice, they stay in their own little groups. And it's like everybody that I've been dealing with lately, I've gotten away from that, because I'm dealing with people that are like individuals and they think for themselves. They're not people that sit there and, are swayed by other people's influence,
Sometimes I think, oh my God, what am I, back in high school?
Right.
Yeah. It's like peer pressure. It's peer pressure all over again. Here's the peer pressure. You got to do what I say because you're part of this community, so you have to do it this way. No, I do it my way. I got a hashtag myself, hashtag my own person. And I say that all the time. I'm my own person. And if you can't handle the fact that I'm my own person, you can just go elsewhere, because I'm not joining a group. I'm not part of a clique. I'm not part of all that. I will be, I support the community. I will be friends with certain ones that I'm seeing here lately. I'm finding people that are not of that persuasion. And I'm starting to, go around those people, the less negative people, the more positive people. That's who you need to hang out with. You don't need these groups that down everybody and talk bad and go on and on about each other all the time. You just don't need it. It doesn't make your numbers go up. People think it makes your numbers go up. It gets you views and stuff. It really doesn't, And another thing I want to say is that, there's people that have been saying stuff, and it's like bold-faced lies. They'll say, "Oh, that person has bots in their stream." How in the world do you, just with 100 people in your stream, they say they have bots? They should have 30 in their stream, but they got 100. Well, if you had a bot in there, you'd have like 1,000 and something if you had bots. Think about it. Just think about it. you know?
Unless they're talking about they keep seeing Nightbot pop up all the time.
No, I mean, like bots for people is what they're talking about. Bots as people. Like there's people in the stream and they're not actual people, they're bots. But, you know, it's like, so you're telling me that somebody that should have 30, they should have only 30 in their chat and they have 100 people in their chat.
Yeah. Okay, Paranormal Circle. Have a good one.
Bye, Paranormal Circle. Have a good one. But you know, it's kind of like, you know, why are you accusing people? You don't know that that person has bots on their channel unless they straight out flat tell you, hey, I have a bot.
Right.
You know?
And in order to have those bots in your stream, you're either paying somebody that much money to do it by buying the subscribers.
Mm-hmm.
It's not worth it.
Exactly. Yeah.
I actually did a search on that to buy 3 days of getting your site out there to people that are interested in that type of live stream or video.
Mm-hmm.
It costs what? Right around $20 to get at least 3 extra 100 people within a 72 hours. Who's going to pay that much money?
Exactly. You know,
then they got it where they get you 300 views for $14.
Yeah. I mean, that's craziness, you know. I don't know why you would even do that.
I thought about it.
Mm-hmm.
Just tried to get my channel up and going. But I can guarantee that anyone that's down in the chat right now and you would rather have actual subscribers that are truly interested in your content than somebody that's going to pop in once in a while. If at all.
Exactly. And, you know, I noticed people also saying this, Abraxas, I don't know if you've noticed lately, but they'll say, well, why don't you say that person's name on stream? Well, it's against YouTube policy to be bashing other channels. So why would you say the other channel's name if you're wanting to bash them? You're not going to if you're wanting to bash them.
The way I see it, I've got enough drama in my life. I don't need everybody else's.
Right.
So if I'm having a bad day, I just want to stay off the stream totally, you know? Because why would I bring my negative attitude
into somebody else's,
you know?
Life.
Yeah. Well, that's why sometimes I'll just stay off of social media because I'm not in the mood to deal with it. So I just stay off, you know? More people need to take that turn and just be like, hey, I'll just not turn on that computer today and just take the day off from YouTube, you know? It would do a lot of people a lot of good.
After I got down here, I thought I was going to have a problem there. I went a month without even live streaming or doing any videos. As you know, you weren't getting my notifications. A lot of people weren't getting my notifications. And I ended up preparing for my Devil's Night special. And I look at it again within about a half hour. I got like 40 views on it. The video I did today, after 19 minutes after it ended, there was like 43 views.
Wow, that's great. That's good.
And bad part about it, that video actually, I can guarantee not only myself had it happen last night, but I guarantee somebody else has had it happen to them before.
Yes.
He said
and I'll say this, Matt Maz, you had a good point there in the chat. He said, you know, that people don't understand the other thing is it's not always easy in text form to know the meaning behind the statement. So if you are just messing about with someone, use a wink emoji with it, some common sense. And he's right. A lot of people don't realize, like when you're texting, everything's kind of taken out of turn with texting.
Right.
You don't know what the emotion is behind that text.
Right.
You don't know. Are they angry? Are they happy? What's going on with that text? You don't know.
Another
Unless
good
you straight
comment.
up ask. That would be nice if people would just straight up ask, are you, upset with me, or what? What is that about?
Tara Coop, I think is what her name is.
Yeah, I think she was.
I had a troll for my first time in my stream last night. Then a few other comments went. What happened is someone started making sexual comments in her live stream.
Wow. Oh, wow.
Which is completely wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Herman, what's going on, man?
Hey, what's going on,
Hey.
Hey, Paranormal Mama, what's going on?
Oh, not much, Herman. So what say you about all the stuff that's been going on in the community lately? I've been talking about a few things here, but what's your opinion on some things? You don't have to go into detail, but
I was actually just thinking about this just now. I was driving back to work just now, and I was thinking that if we looked in the definition, if we looked at the definition of drama in the dictionary, we see all of our faces in there.
Yeah,
we all have drama, but this drama is pretty pointless in the community right now. There's really no reason for it. It's. I mean, I'm going to echo what Lunatic Dad said on his stream, where he said both parties are guilty. It doesn't matter who you are. Two wrongs don't make a right. You're not gonna this person did this to me, but we're human. Yeah. We want to one up each other all the time because we're human beings.
Exactly.
But it doesn't make it right though.
Yeah. I mean, you don't just for the sake of competition to just obliterate somebody just for no reason.
Yeah.
Other than hey, I get more views because I said this about you, and it'll get me more views and more watch time or whatever.
Oh, don't be giving me any ideas over here, Paranormal Mama, because I'm writing all these ideas down now.
No.
I need to get more views by
it's
doing
going to be all.
Hey, Herman.
It's going to be all about me.
Who's saying my name? Hello.
Hey, Herman.
Media Braxis.
Yes.
I wanted to say, me and you have something in common. I think Tom Brady is nothing but a cheater.
There you go.
Hey, we're age restricted, but I still won't say anything bad. He's a whine. Here, how about here? I'll edit it. He's a whining bleep. There we go. He's a little whining. He's a little whining bleep.
He's a whining bleep.
Yes, that's what we'll say. Even though it's age restricted, I'll still keep it clean.
Maybe we should start a new hashtag on Twitter or something.
Yeah, maybe we should.
Hashtag stop the drama.
There you go.
Hashtag get your popcorn ready. No, I'm kidding.
Well, like I said, I got my own individual one. I'm claiming hashtag my own person. I just feel like these people want to control you and manipulate you into different ways and want you to do what they want to do. It's like, hey, I'm my own person. I'm not going to sit here and follow the crowd.
Right. Exactly.
I never have been that kind of person.
And I think we should. Why don't we clarify, if you haven't already, guys? We're not talking about any particular person. We're talking about general things here.
Exactly.
We're talking about this in general. We're not talking about. So if you think we're talking about you, then you're more vain than I am.
No. Yeah.
Sorry. I had to say that because I always say that. That's right.
I bet you think this song is about you.
It is about
me. I'm not the best at singing, but I can do a fairly good job. So, Abraxas having issues there?
No, somebody's here.
It's the boy.
Our groceries are here.
Oh, okay. I can meet you out for a while if you want.
Okay. We'll drop for a minute until he gets everything taken care of.
Okay.
I'm still here.
All right. We can talk to Herman then.
Oh boy.
All right, Herman. So it's just me and you. Now what are we going to do?
We're gonna start drama. That's what, no, just kidding.
Okay, we're going to start that skit that we were talking about.
It. Why not? Everyone else is doing it. Hey, you know what? If anyone wants to start drama, I would tell them this. If everyone was jumping off a bridge, would you do that too? Depends on how high the bridge is, huh?
Yeah.
You know. I don't know. I'm sort of.
That's the parent side of us saying that, I guess. You know.
Well, I'm not a parent. I'm not a parent yet, but I probably will be.
And when you are, you'll do a real good job because of that.
I'll go.
I think. Okay, I think Abraxas is back. Hold on.
Okay, yeah, he was in my stream last night, and I was trying to say his name right, and I couldn't say it right.
It should have been on mute. Hold on. Unmute it.
Unmute it.
Yeah, I'm new at this, so I'm not very.
Well, you're doing good. So you're doing good so far. So far. I mean, I've done many.
Okay, Herman. How do I unmute him? I'm clicking on it, but it's not.
He has to unmute himself.
Oh, he has to unmute himself.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can't unmute him, unfortunately.
Braxis, you have to unmute yourself.
If you want to.
If you want to. When you want to. But okay. I'm just making sure I don't leave him in the dark.
Everyone drop a like on this stream, or a dislike if that's what you really want to do, But please hit the like button. His paranormal will cry, and so will I. We'll both cry if you guys hit the dislike button. I had 35 dislikes on one of my streams. I just said, go ahead, hit the dislike button, guys.
Oh, well, you had a troll party in there, I think.
Well, that was my 24-hour live stream. So yeah, I think the trolls were out.
Yeah, they were like, okay, this is a free for all because he's been on here too long.
Exactly. Hold on, we'll go from basement to basement to go get all the trolls.
There you go.
That's what they said, But yeah, so I didn't hear. I mean, I guess I can go back. But what were you saying about all the craziness in our community and the drama and stuff?
Oh, it's just nonsense. Like I was telling Abraxas, I was like, it's kind of like, what are we back in middle school or high school or going back to those days, peer pressure and everything else, It's like, who cares, I mean, I understand like there's some issues within the community that are, sensitive, and I won't get into that, but I'm just saying that a lot of the pettiness ones need to stop. They need to just stop. I don't know why my camera keeps flashing in and out like it is, but it is.
You're doing. I could see you okay. I'm sure everyone else. Everyone else on the stream probably could see it too. But
okay.
What's funny is there's disagreements in the community, and then there's going and doing a video about somebody and saying, hey, this person's this and this person's that. There's a difference. I mean, disagreements are going to happen in a community, especially as large as communities that we're in.
Exactly. Yeah.
I know that happens.
Like I said, is this fake drama or kind of like fake news? Is it fake news or is it fake drama?
It's all fake news unless it's on my channel. So.
Oh, okay.
yeah, that's what I always say. It's all fake news unless it's on my channel, and then it's like really
I know a lot of people make up stuff to obviously get numbers up, but why would you make up something that's really, really serious? I wouldn't make up something like that, but no. Something that attacks somebody, something that's hateful, that actually attacks the person, and their family. I don't agree with that.
No.
I don't condone that at all. But
now, if you're going to attack a certain person, you shouldn't do it. I don't condone it either. But if you're going to do it, leave the family out of this.
Exactly. Leave their family out.
If you're going to mention somebody, I'm not encouraging people to do that. I'm just saying if you do it, leave the family, leave the kids, especially the kids out of it. The kids didn't do anything to you. The family didn't do anything to you. That person.
That's right. Nobody did anything to you. Yeah. Nobody from that.
But again, that's not me condoning or calling for people to go after people, but if you're going to make the mistake of doing that, at least mention the person.
Exactly. Yeah.
Keep it to
exactly.
That. Mm-hmm. But It's crazy. Well, I will say, I'm going to mention the name. Green Bay Wacky. No, I'm kidding. I'm mentioning that for a reason. There's a reason I'm mentioning that, okay? He was starting trouble, and if you can see my air quotes, I'm doing air quotes. Like, he was not starting any trouble at all. Green Bay Wacky's the kindest, most nicest person ever. But I will say, I'm going to be going after him, air quotes again, in a very politically charged ad, and he's going to be shuddering for weeks because I have ideas in my head right now, which is not good. So.
Wow.
Wait, is Green Bay Wacky in the chat room? Oh boy. If he is, hello, Green
no.
Bay. Love you,
but
brother.
there's always lurkers.
Oh, did you hear?
Well,
did you hear?
Lurkers add watch time to you too.
That's true.
Yeah, they do.
So and so. Did you hear that Herman said something about Green Bay Wacky on Paranormal Mama's stream? Oh my gosh, yeah, it's gonna happen. Trust me, it happens in every community. You know, but
then you got the lurkers that are going to go and run your mouth if you say something that might offend them too.
Yeah, that's true. That's definitely true. You know, so you can never be too careful. You never know who's actually watching your streams and your panels and your.
Right.
Hang on, I gotta get the phone real quick. Hold on, guys. I'll be back.
Okay.
But yeah, lurkers can be good. Lurkers can be bad.
Am I a lurker?
Anything's possible.
Am I a lurker?
No.
Am I a good little boy?
I don't know.
Are you calling me a demon child?
Shh.
I'm his demon child.
You're his demon child.
I better from him though.
Your boy's a good boy. He's a good boy.
You don't live with him.
I understand that too. I got a 12-year-old, so I understand that.
Don't be playing music or I'll snap the thing.
No, please don't snap my Samsung Galaxy S8 or Note 8.
I will snap it if you play music. Because not only myself and Herman and Paranormal Mama, probably a lot of them are trying to get monetized. And that will be a strike against everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's copyrighted.
Oh, I'm a cowboy in the sky with the popcorn in between my eyes.
Sorry, Matt Maz. My Nightbot got you for those emojis.
He cannot sing.
Nightbot went rogue.
Yeah.
Nightbot, I just saw Nightbot went rogue.
Yeah, it looks like he did.
Yeah,
sorry, Matt Maz.
Yeah.
Should
Welcome
be back in a few minutes here.
Oh, thank you.
Should be able to come back in.
Oh, did he get timed out?
Yeah, I think so. It said stop spamming emojis. Nightbot went crazy. Sorry, Matt.
For 5 seconds, apparently. That's weird.
Oh, yeah.
I get those
just 5
messages
seconds.
too.
Wow.
Me being the only one in somebody's live stream talking to the host, I have told to take a break on sending comments because I send too many.
Matt Maz is like, it's okay. Nightbot has no personality. That's right.
True. Yeah, Nightbot.
Bad Nightbot.
Bad.
That's why I don't use Nightbot, because I don't want all my people that come to my chat to get mad at me.
No.
You know, because
there's reasons I use Nightbot, but I won't go into that. But
I'm sure there are. I mean, I want to try to use Nightbot just to test it out, because I just want to fire all my mods and say, you know what, I don't need you guys.
You can actually make him less. If you go into settings, you can make it less restrictive.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and there's a reason why I don't let the old lady play with the phone that's on chat. She accidentally blocked somebody on Pusa Studios live stream.
Oh.
And I can't get into it unless I have a computer or my laptop.
I did that once on somebody's stream myself. I was like, oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. I was apologizing all over myself for that.
Yeah. Last
and another one, our friend from the UK, somehow she she got blocked or something. She can come into the live stream, but we can't see her text or her comments.
Wow. That's crazy. You know, sometimes YouTube does silly things too. I've noticed, like I haven't seen people's before, and I know I haven't blocked them, but I can't see them in the chat. It's weird.
Yeah.
Right.
And I know they haven't blocked me, but just can't see them.
Well, you know the thing is too, like if you, go ahead, Braxton.
Go ahead, Herman.
I was gonna say like if you, because I discovered that I've had to block a few people from my channel, and then of course I brought them back. But I think if you block them like from your phone, you have to go on your phone, like the YouTube app on your phone, and unblock them there, and then they'll unblock. So I had to do that. I was like, oh no, I blocked this person, and then I had to go to the phone and unblock them, or you know.
Matt Maz is making me laugh. He's like, he's got it in for me. I'm telling you, I'm wounded.
Yeah, right.
Okay, guys. Here's a question for you.
Okay.
Or you both. What's the worst comment you have ever actually had in your chat?
I've not had one in my chat, but I've had one in my video. I've had one comment on one of my videos that said ugly. I think that's about the worst I've had, though, honestly, so far. But, you know, I'm kind of new, so I'm sure there'll be more. Especially on this live streaming kick, I'm new, so.
Yeah.
What's yours, Herman?
Well, there's a lot of them to choose from. I get a lot of them in my chat, like everywhere. Or let's see, I'll say the appropriate ones that are not so bad. Like one girl came in there and said that she wanted to have sex with me. I'm like, oh, that's awesome. I guess.
Oh wow.
You know, I guess. I mean, you know, let's see. That was in my chat. That was in one of my live stream chats, and then someone said that they wanted to perform stuff on me. I'm like, this is horrible. This is getting worse. I'm like, oh, okay. It was not the same person. And then, but then somebody on my chat or on my video said I'm a looser, not a loser. A looser. Keep in mind, they don't know how to spell. So I went after them. You know, I don't usually respond to trolls, but I had to take advantage of this one. So I said, okay, did you mean loser or looser? Because if you meant looser, you might have been talking about your mother. You know, and and then someone else called me an idiot, and I said, could you do me a favor and look at the thermometer in your parents' basement and tell me what the temperature is down there? You know, I usually don't respond to trolls, but I let this other troll go that was trying to say all these really horrible sexual things to me. I'm like, oh, let's see where this goes. And then I said, okay, enough of this. I'm bored. You know, but I used to get really bad. Actually, one troll, and you probably know him. I'm going to mention his name because he's actually not a bad guy. I've talked to him a couple times. Carlos Martinez.
Oh yeah, I've had Carlos in my live stream. Yes.
Yeah, he's a troll. Yes, but he's a funny troll.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But I was having a bad night, and so he came to my stream one time. He's like, Herman, are you doing cocaine? So I said, man, how did you know? Shh. Keep it on the DL, man. You know, you just have to mess with trolls. Yeah, but then I went into someone else's stream, and he was in there, and I said, hey, Carlos, are we cool, man? He's like, Herman, you still on the drugs, man? I started laughing. I was like, yep. Can't get off of them. You know, I mean, there's some trolls that are just downright rude and horrible. And
exactly.
There was one troll that was trying to threatening one of my panelists one time. I'm like, what is going on?
Wow.
You know, like, I'm gonna kill her. I'm like, no, you're not.
Well, that's somebody that's somebody that has a personal vendetta. That's what that is. That's that's pretty much what that is. When they follow you from stream to stream, they have a personal issue. Big time.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and you know what? I welcome the dislikes now. I actually like them now. I think they're great.
Oh, cool.
You know, I mean, I call them my badge of honor. They're my badge of honor.
You know, this is a funny thing. I've had dislikes, and I think people have wondered, well, she's not saying anything. It's because I don't care.
Right.
Why would I mention it if I care?
Right. Yeah, exactly. But, I mean, I don't care that much. I mean, I just mention them just to kind of make a joke out of them because I think they're funny.
Exactly.
So, like, somebody thinks they're actually trying to prove a point, but hey, you don't know you just gave me like a few minutes of watch time.
Right.
Yeah,
I think they might have missed that.
it's the same thing. Like people get upset. Okay, oh my God, she took away my wrench. Why did she take away my wrench? It's like a big drama draw now. It's like, oh, she took away my wrench. Oh, it's like, what do I do to her now? What can I do? Well, you can't do nothing because you don't have a wrench for one thing. So,
boom, right, exactly. Paranormal Mama has spoken.
There you go.
Okay, so here's what I say. When someone asks me for a wrench in my streams, I always go, do you really want a wrench in my streams? And this could just be a random person. They'll go, yeah, I want the wrench. I said, all right, having a wrench in my streams and on my channel is like being a cabinet member of the Trump administration. You're not really going to influence anything one way or the other. You know, it's kind of. I mean, I'm not saying it's pointless. I mean, I do need mods in case holes come in, but it's, you know, I had to use the Trump administration line. Why not? I use it all the time. But it's my go-to joke. But I'm not.
I've heard people tell me this about you, Herman. So I know.
That's why
I've heard things. I've heard things.
Oh yeah. Please,
not bad.
Please,
just
please
about
share.
the Trump stuff.
Yes. Oh gosh, you should have heard the drama last night in my channel. It was hilarious. My brother started it, by the way.
Oh yeah.
So my brother, every time he travels, he comes into my stream. So I was doing my third stream of the night because the stream kept dying or whatever was going on. And so my brother comes in there and goes, "Hey, why are you talking about drama on your channel?" I'm like, "I'm not. I'm talking about. I'm making fun of the drama." He's like, "You're engaging in it. You need to disassociate right now." And then he says, "I love Trump." It's like it was a random comment. It's like, oh crap, where's he going with this? He's like, "And I love Obama too, and I love Hillary." And Creators Alliance was in there, and he's like, "Hillary." I'm like, oh crap. Where are we gonna go with this? I'm like, Nick, you're gonna get me killed by my audience. They're gonna destroy me.
I just wanted to say thank you to the people that just came in. Hi, how are you? Fat Ninja Flip and I believe Acoustic Steve has been in here for a little bit. Appreciate the comments y'all are making and everything. It's good. I like when people can talk and we're not sitting here going at each other. We're talking like civilized, like adult people. You know, I mean, I just.
What are you talking about?
You know?
Paranormal. I disagree with that. What are you talking about? I had to do it. You know, I've been taking advantage of that. Anyone would have done.
Yeah. I appreciate them all being in the chat and.
You guys are great.
Giving their opinions on what they think about things. Yeah.
Those
Chat,
do come in handy at times.
Yes,
yeah.
Exactly. Chat, what do you guys think? What do you guys think of this? Anyone in the chat want to answer? Like, what do you guys think of all this drama that's in the community? Is drama really worth it to any of you out there? I mean, it's not worth it to me, but you know, I don't need the views that way. But I'm just curious to see what our chat. If you guys want to answer the question, you guys don't have to. I just want to throw it out to the chat because we want to involve you guys.
Is drama worth it to you guys to get a couple of views, what have you? Is it worth it to you guys?
Not to me, but I don't.
Does it hold any value at all whatsoever?
Nightbot just said yes. It does.
I can already tell you. For me, it doesn't. But obviously,
and the thing they have to think about when it comes to drama, they're only going to come in once or twice and realize that you don't care.
Yeah.
Before they stop coming in, anyways.
Right. Exactly. I mean, we're all here. Like I was telling Abraxas before, I said we're all here to create content. Some of us are here for the hobby. Some of us are here for business, obviously, reasons.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, it's like, why bother with all this other jazz that goes on that makes no sense, that's petty? It really is kind of ignorant, you know?
Yeah.
Because, you know, if aliens were to come down here right now, honestly, they'd be like, oh, there's no intelligent life here. Let's move on.
That's true. Wow. I like that one.
But, yeah, I mean, you know.
Well, the aliens have already been here.
It's like you know, like the what was that movie about the alien, the little space alien? Whatchamacallit? What was his name? Phil or something like that. Paul? Was it Paul?
Paul.
Oh,
You seen that alien movie? Yeah, it's like Paul would be like, no, 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 no. It was like, no, just
He'd be like,
leave him alone.
beam me
Not
back up,
worth it.
guys. I need to get back up there.
Mm.
Oh man, that's funny.
Beam me up, Scotty.
Exactly. Oh my. I like that. Beam up, Scotty. That's awesome. I like that.
But yeah, the worst thing I've ever had in my stream said, and I think Paranormal Mama can remember that one.
Okay, Acoustic Stevo says drama is only worth it to me to express my opinions and say what I actually think the truth is. I'll name names if drama comes. It comes, no biggie. Yeah. Just the thing about the names thing is that I know it's a YouTube policy that, you know, if you're going to go on to that type of thing, it's going to cause, you know, your channel to have a problem usually whenever names are called. So
yeah,
that's the reason why that's the main reason why I don't do it. Not because I'm a chicken or a coward or whatever. Right. It's just because I don't want to get a strike. I don't want to get my channel shut down. Like everybody else, you know, I don't want to.
The way I did mine, I left names out of it. When it comes to names, all you're going to have is somebody coming back to your channel and running their mouth.
It's true.
Which is going to cause more drama to your channel. And then sooner or later, you're going to start losing subscribers.
That's true.
And nobody really wants that.
You know, it's funny because there's so many out there I've seen that think, you know, well, if they draw the drama in, that they're going to get so many views, so many, for a little while, but then that drops down dramatically after the drama's all done. I've seen it with several, you know, it dropped there. You know, you may have gotten 150 people in your live stream. It drops down to 20 the next week because they're like, oh, more drama. We don't want to hear it again. You know, it's like a repetitive thing.
And then if you're one of these bigger YouTubers that have millions of subscribers anyways, you're not going to really care if you got drama or not.
Yeah. And I appreciate your opinion on that, Acoustic Evo, though. You know, the Soulless Trench Coat is in the house. Hi, how are you doing? He's one I've met on different. There you go. There's a good example of an individual who's himself, doesn't pretend to be anybody else. He's himself, and he does what he does, you know. And that's what I was saying. You know, with these groups and stuff, it's like they all have to have one collective mindset. Right. It's like I don't want to be that way. I want to be an individual. I want to be myself. I don't want to be somebody else's puppet or somebody else's, you know, what do you call it, handpiece or whatever you want to say with it. But I don't want to be perceived as the person that people can just, you know, like push around and get them, manipulate them into doing whatever I want them to do, because it's not going to happen. I've never been. My personal life, I'll tell you a little bit. In high school, I never was a joiner. I never joined the crowd. I never went with the crowd. I never did any of that. I was probably the exact opposite. I was like a loner. You know, I did my own thing all the time. I never sit there and, you know, had a desire to be part of the popular crowd or the in crowd. So basically it was like, for me, it was like I was an average kid. I wasn't like, you know, the most popular, and I wasn't the least popular either. I was just like, oh, that average kid that sits in class. Oh, hi, average kid, you know. It was like, for me, it was never about following, and it was never about leading anything. I've never been a leader either. I've never had those attributes to be a leader, you know, but I've just always wanted to be myself. And just do what I like to do. I love to do this YouTube thing. I'm enjoying it more and more every day. The more I do of it, the more I love it. Not to say, I'll be on here every day, because it's not my life, obviously. Right. But, I do like doing it. I enjoy it. I'm sure you do too, Herman. I know.
Oh, absolutely.
I know you love it.
Oh, yeah. I love it.
And I want to be around more people like you and Abraxas, that are your own individual. You're not catering to anybody else. You're just being yourselves, and that's the way it should be, honestly. There's too many groups and too many cliques,
Right.
going around.
Right.
It just needs to be, it just needs to be us doing our own thing, and not trying to cause dissension among others.
Right.
I hate to say it, to get a little religious, but it even says in the Bible not to cause dissension among your brethren. So, it's like, why would I want to sit here and cause dissension on YouTube? What does it gain me? What is the credit to me to gain dissension among other people? It doesn't gain me anything. In fact, it would make me feel crappy. But that's a person that's a person that has a conscience about it, that has, would actually feel bad about doing that to other people,
Yeah. And that's why, like, when I go into my live streams, and I do a live stream, I'm always careful about what I say, because I don't want somebody to think, oh my gosh, what did he just say? Oh my gosh, did he just say that? And I'm like, but I've worried too much about that. But lately, people have been writing me messages and saying, well, why are you so worried about what you're saying on your live stream? I said, what if someone takes it the wrong way? I said, well, then they can just leave. They don't have to stay there. But,
that's the thing with so many here that have, like me and you, Herman, we have anxiety. And I know I have occasional depression at times. When you hear all this stuff going on, it doesn't do much for your anxiety and your depression to hear all of it.
No, because one thing I don't like about all this drama. Oh, go ahead, Paranormal. I'll let you finish your side. Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay, I was just gonna say, with all this stuff in the community, the thing that's the most anxiety-driven thing is, and I don't know if this to everybody that's going through the drama. Again, we're not going to mention specific examples of people going through drama, of course not. Yeah. But with all the dramas going on, I'm always thinking, oh my gosh, somebody in this drama is going to expect me to pick a side. Like, oh my gosh, they're going to expect Herman's a nice guy; he'll pick my side. It's like I'm not. Yeah. I'm going to say right now, I am picking zero sides. I'm neutral. Yeah. I'm not involved. If I'm not involved in the drama, it doesn't involve me.
Well, that's what I've been telling people. I'm like Switzerland. I'm Switzerland. There we go. I'm neutral. I don't get into any quarrels with anybody else's. If they have a deal with somebody and somebody else doesn't, like it or whatever, I don't get involved. That's their fight, not my fight.
Exactly. But I always say if they want to vent to me, that's fine. But I'm not going to take a side. What happened is, are you guys there? Did I get cut off? Can anyone hear us still? Are we on? I don't know if we're still on right now. Did I get cut off? Hold on.
Slowing down, crashing the back of the vehicle, and that's his brain because he didn't get very purpose.
Braxis, can you hear me, man? Hey, Braxis, are you there, man? Abraxas, can you hear me? Oh, we might be in trouble.
I can barely hear you.
Okay, hang on. Let me see here.
Let me try something real quick.
Okay, well, Paranormal Mama just dropped off. So we gotta carry this live stream. It sounds like, but just totally fine. We'll do that because we love Paranormal Mama. Everybody, we're having.
Okay, can you guys hear me?
I can hear you, Abraxas. Can you hear me though?
I can barely hear you.
Hang on, let me see. Okay, yeah.
Switch phones.
Okay, yeah. The Soulless Trenchcoat can hear me pretty well, but I don't know why you can't hear me, Abraxas. I can hear you though. Huh. That's crazy. All right. Well,
Back to not hearing me, except for one.
I can hear you just fine, I think. Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing. Well, right now, Paranormal Mama's connection went out, and so I don't know how long we're able to be on here for. Hopefully, she can get on pretty soon, so we can. I think after like 10 minutes, if she's not on here, the live stream goes off.
Possibly.
Yeah, I think that's what happened. I think it's what happened. I think isn't it 5 minutes? I think I'm not really sure though.
That I don't know.
Okay.
I've only been on a couple different live streams with Hangouts.
Okay.
But yeah, that
like,
question I asked you, the only reason why I asked, because the worst comment I've had is that somebody typed in the chat that I like to see women bleed.
That's a pretty bad. Wow, that's crazy. Are you serious?
Talk about how many offensive women I've had.
Wow. That's
and 90% of my live streams are women.
Really? What? Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy, man. Good gracious. Oh my goodness. Wow.
Paranormal Mama was one of them that was in there.
Really? Oh my.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, people.
Go.
Hello. Hello.
Annoying kids.
If you smash this one,
Uh-oh.
Gosh, I'm on. We're trying to get back on the live stream.
We're still on right now, actually.
Oh, we are.
Right now. Yeah, we're live right now. I think, unless we got cut off. It's okay if we're still on. That's even better. Well, I think we're still on. Yeah, it says we're live. Yeah, we're still live.
Yeah, my phone kind of lost internet, so I had to switch to the wipes.
That's okay. That happens. Well, we are here. It's Herman and Braxton Paranormal. Look like I'm gonna have to shut this down. Have a good night. Yep. Okay. Paranormal is gonna shut it down. Well, I guess we'll just have to hang up, and then it will eventually shut down. I think if she's not on there. Everybody, take care.
That's not a problem.
All right, I'll sign things off, and I'll hang it up because I think there should be a proper sign off for this.
Okay.
So, everybody, thanks for coming. Everyone, if you haven't already dropped the like button for Paranormal Mama, we've had Abraxas Paranormal, and we had, of course, myself on here, Herman the Great. Everyone, take it easy. God bless you all. Again, hit the like button.
Peace.
Hey, I'm on.
And we had, of course, myself on here, Herman the Great. Everyone, take it easy. God bless you all. Again, hit the like button.